Good afternoon, friends. So today we're just going to be sharing a day in the kitchen. There's just some things that I wanted to get done this day. Mostly just dinner and dessert, but I did a couple of other things. I thought I'd bring you along for those as well. We just hung out in the kitchen, got some stuff done, and just had a good day. So I thought we would share that with you guys. I hope that you enjoy it. Sorry that I'm slacking a little bit. I'd made a community post. But in case you don't, I think you have to have like a mobile device to see the community post. But yeah, Jonathan went back to work this week, so Violet and Kim has had a couple of doctor's appointments, so we tagged along with Kim to those to make sure that Violet was content and whatnot, and just to be doing it. We enjoy just spending time with Kim as well, and thankfully she enjoys us, and of course we enjoy baby Violet. So I've just been enjoying them and spending as much time as possible, because it doesn't matter if she's here 2 hours or if she's here 9. Whenever it's time for her to leave, I dread it every single time. So I just thought that we would try to get this video out to you guys. I really got some other stuff I should be doing, but we need to make my friends here on YouTube a priority as well. So I fed my sourdough this morning. I had made a loaf of bread the day after this, but I didn't end up recording it. I'll insert a picture if I can remember to do that. But yeah, I spent a big part of this day in the kitchen, so I thought I would share that with you guys. I'm a little nasally. Allergies have been kicking my butt around here. Like, I need to figure out what has been affecting my allergies the last couple of years the worst if it's in this yard. Make John get rid of it, but most likely it's something that's just around here and not on our actual property, and there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, it's been a lot worse the last few years. I've noticed that. But anyways, I'm starting out here with making some. These are called Crave Rockstar cookies. The recipe popped up for me, and I was like, that sounds like something right up my alley. So I made some of these, and they was delicious, absolutely delicious. And I will I guess that's the right word. I'll include the recipe in the description box down below for these as well. They was really good, like really, really good. I ended up saving about half a batch of these and put them in the freezer. They've already been ate through. There was actually 2 left yesterday, because the last few of them that I had, I decided to experiment, because y'all know that I'm doing that a lot around here. And after they was baked, I took a measuring tablespoon, pressed it down in the middle, and then I put some cookie butter on top with a little bit of the toffee bits. They was extra delicious. Kim was here yesterday, and so I sent him the last 2 cookies that we had, because I know he really liked them last time he was here, and then he really liked the cookie butter too. So I figured I'd share with my baby. I don't care if he's grown, he's still one of my kids, and we've not seen him because he started back work. We've not seen him in a few days, so we've had the pleasure of seeing Kim and Violet, but we haven't got to see Jonathan. But hopefully, and we should get to see him this weekend. But anyways, I did send him the last 2 of these home. They're really good. I need to make some more. I enjoy having frozen cookie dough in the deep freeze, just because you never know when the urge is going to hit and you need some cookies. So I need to get some batter made up and baked and put into the freezer. But I need to do just like plain chocolate chip or something, because Wendy didn't eat these because they have toffee bits, and she doesn't like toffee or caramel or anything like that.
I was counting my blessings, I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was always by my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm saved.
so I was going to make John some tea, and I decided to experiment on this day and try to make him like dandelion tea, but also just make his normal country style sweet tea that we make. I have heard a lot of good benefits about dandelions and all of that. You can look that up. And I figured, why not? It obviously wouldn't hurt nothing as long as he didn't have an allergy to it, and he didn't. He doesn't. So I thought we would give it a try. If anything, we could just chalk it up to we tried it, it was terrible kind of thing. So I went out and just got a handful of dandelions, because I was just doing a half a gallon of tea. So I got a handful of dandelions, I cleaned them, and then I just mostly took the little yellow petals and I put them into about 2 cups of water here and brought that to a bowl, and then I just put it in the back, on the back burner, and let that seep for a while I finished up the other tea. Brought the other tea bags to a boil, whatever. And then I will drain the dandelions out. You'll see I start and I'm like, this isn't going to work, because the little pieces I thought was falling in ended up it was just one that fell on the outside. It wasn't even on the inside. I thought that it was going to be getting into it, and I didn't want the dandelion petals in the tea. So I decided to drain it, and then drain it again to make sure none of the petals went into the tea. And then I just mixed it with my normal country tea, just like I replaced some of the water with the dandelion water mixture. And John said it tasted just the same. I didn't do it the last time. It's a lot of work. Not really, but it's a whole nother step. So the last time I made it, again, I didn't do it. And he said you really can't tell a difference with it not being in there or it being in there. So I figured every once in a while it will be good to do it, because it has like a lot of good benefits. So it's one of those things I say that if it can't hurt, then it doesn't hurt to do it. But only on occasion, because like I said, it adds a whole nother step to it. And usually I've already got so much going on that I don't want any more steps. We have enough steps already without adding more to it. So maybe once every little while, I'll do this. But it was just a fun experiment, and it's one of those things that it feels good to think that maybe, I'm doing something. Especially when it's something like sweet tea that's got a whole bunch of sugar in it, and you just feel like maybe adding the vitamins and whatnot, it kind of helps it balance out maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. Jesus, come, inhabit the praise of the sinner and saint. Jesus, come, and Jesus, move. Here and now, we call on you, Lord, come and meet us today. Here and now, have your way. Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. We know there's more, so much more. Here and now, we call on you, Lord, come and meet us today. Here and now, have your way. Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. We know there's more, there is so much more. Open up the heavens.
So by this point, Jonathan and Kim had been at the house for a while. Everybody was outside just doing their own thing, except for I was still in the kitchen and Kim was in the living room. And it was time for me to get up and get started on the dessert that I wanted to try. I've been getting Kim to send me some recipes, and she sends me recipes. And I want to try them all, but this day we're trying one, and then I'm just something I decided to do based on the recipe that she sent me, but not even the same thing. if that makes sense. But I wanted to get this recipe done, and I had Violet. I could have gave her to her mama. I know that. I could have gave her to the swing or the bouncer or the bassinet because we have the house stocked for her. However, I have this thing. If somebody asks me if I want the baby, I will always say I will never not want her. Even if I can't have her or I have to give her up, like you'll see in a minute, I couldn't spread the batter one-handed. I will always want the baby. Like, there will never be a time when I don't want the baby. There'll be plenty of times when I can't have her, but there will never be a time when I actually don't want her. So I just soak it all up, and this moment is very special to me. This is the first time I've actually held her and tried to get anything done. Typically, when I have her, I'm just totally absorbed in her. She just takes up all my time, and that's how I like it. But doing this, like, brought back a lot of memories. I remember doing this with my own kiddos. There's a tractor coming down the road. Let's let him get past. He might be a little loud. But I remember doing this very same thing with my own kids. You know, life still happens even if you have babies, and you still got a house to take care of and a family to take care of, especially if it's not your first baby. And so I very often would have to hold baby as I got stuff done. And I saw a quote from a grandma. It was her first grandkid as well, and she said that the beautiful thing about having grandkids is you get to relive the best days of your life. You get to relive the glory days, so to speak, or in my opinion, what I would consider the glory days, because my whole life, what I always wanted to be was a mom. That was my goal. You know, I mean, look at this face. Who wouldn't want to hold this all day long? I can't get enough of her. She's just the best thing ever, and I thank God for her daily. But to me, I always wanted to be a mom. Like, I had other things that I thought that I might want to do, but there was never a question that one day I wanted to be a mom. And so getting to relive that through my kids it's magical, and I'm super excited. I love doing it with Violet, and I don't want to rush it, but I just, I keep thinking I've got 3 other kids, and Lord willing, I get to, see them again through the eyes and body of their future kids. And I'm just so blessed that, God gave us Violet, and that He is continuing to help her be strong and healthy, and she's growing, and she's absolutely beautiful. She is so beautiful, and she's just like the best thing ever. And I know it's so cliche to say, but she is literally the light of my life. Like, I'm obsessed with her. She's mostly all I think about. And if I'm not thinking about her, it doesn't take long for my mind to get back to her. So she's wonderful. I talk about her a lot, and I'm not sorry about it. So yeah, anyways, she's great. The end. But not really, because I'm not done. I'll never be done. We're getting the icing done for these brownies. These was called lunch lady brownies, I think. I wasn't a fan. Like, I didn't like them. I like the other brownies that I make the best. And then I also did not like the homemade chocolate icing. Y'all know that I'm not a fan of homemade chocolate icing anyway. So it just wasn't it for me. They got 8, though. John seemed like he liked them, but he's pretty nice when it comes to stuff like this, and he'll eat it unless it's absolutely terrible anyway. So I won't make them again, but they could have been worse. I'll link the recipe down below. I know they're not terrible. Like I said, maybe it's just me. I'm really picky about brownies and chocolate frosting and whatnot.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We lift our hands up and pray, lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us, there is a light. Let Him lead the way, lift our hands up and pray today. together. We lift our hands up and pray. Lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us. There is a light. Let Him lead the way. Lift our hands up and pray today. Oh, pray. Oh, pray. Oh, pray. Oh, pray.
So for dinner, I decided to do some homemade rolls and then do some sliders. I wanted to do the White Castle sliders. It's been a while since we've done those. They're really good. I made them here on this channel a pretty good while ago, and a couple of you tried them and really liked them, and I know some people even have put them into the rotation for meals. So the easy way would be you buy slider buns, or you could just use hamburger buns as well. Just take some hamburger, ground it up, and then you just add, you have to drain it if you have to drain it, and then I like to add just a little bit of water, maybe 1/4 of a cup, maybe 1/2 cup, and then you add a whole packet of the onion soup mix. And well, actually, did it? Yeah, that's how I did it. And it's really good. You have to add cheese and pickle, because obviously that's what makes White Castle, in my opinion. But they're really good, and it does taste like White Castle. However, Lily will not eat them because they're ground beef, and she does not eat ground beef at all. Like, 0 recipes will she eat ground beef. So I had some leftover shredded chicken in the refrigerator. I mixed up some mozzarella cheese in it and then microwaved it so it's not like super cold, because the hamburger would have been warm, so I wanted it to, bake evenly and whatnot. So we are just doing 6 of these with the chicken and mozzarella, and then we're going to top it with the Subway sauce. That is delicious, and it tastes just like it's the actual sauce that they use at Subway. Sometimes they make sauces and sell it like at Walmart and whatnot, and it's supposed to be the same thing, and it definitely is not the same thing. And so I was kind of skeptical about this. However, it is the same thing. It tastes exactly like the sweet onion sauce from Subway. I keep wanting to say Speedway. But it is one of Lily's favorite things. She has ate subs most of the days since we bought this. So it's really good. If you like the sweet onion teriyaki from Subway, give this a try. If you've never tried it, get it and give it a try, because I think you'll like it. Well, if you like stuff like this, because I don't know, you might not like it. We really like it though. So I made 6 of those, and then the rest of them I made with the White Castle slider mixture. Most of them I put pickles on because, like I said, I think you have to have pickles on a White Castle burger. But Wendy doesn't like pickles, so there was one row that I added banana peppers to. Pretty much the same thing. Just in my opinion, pickles are better. And I went lazy on the sides and just got some potato chips and Doritos, and we called it good with that. Like I said, this was good. Everybody ate it. John didn't really like the chicken, but he's got an aversion to the chicken teriyaki from Subway, so there's that. But thought I'd include this because it was too sweet not to. It was. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.